Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk. Got my coffee. How y'all doing this morning? Hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks for your support of the channel, as always, guys. El Haluf Dorf spawned into the northeast, and it's an encounter battle. You can see that I've got my turbo set up. I think I stick with this, pretty sure. Let's find out. Yep, turbo, optics, and rammer. All right, we're going to head over to the brawling area. It is a tier 10 and tier 9 battle. I'm in the 15-16. This is a pretty decent hold down tank and really get some bounces. Pretty soft if they can get into your hole, into the front part, but the turret's nicely angled and you've got that hydraulic stuff. So this is not a bad little place for a 15-16 to fight right over here. This is one of those battles that is looking good and then it's looking bad and it's looking good again. So we're going to talk about that as we go. Medium tank on El Haluf. Where do you guys go? It kind of depends. I rarely go to the other side, though. You'll notice that we've got a Progetto and Udes, so we haven't invested too heavily. The T95, I'm not really sure where he's going. He may show up here. I don't remember. We'll have to watch him. Sturv is a little problematic, although he is moving up, it looks like. No, he's gone up to that little ramp right there. So this is a great spot. Get the hydraulics going. I want to back up, so I want a shot at anything that crosses, but I don't want the front of my tank sticking out too much right there. It's easy if you're not paying attention to creep forward enough that somebody can get over to this corner, see the front of your tank, and shoot you. So we're going to hang out here. I'm in Echelon working with this other guy, right? He's right there. So we're going to see if something shows up and we can get a nice shot on him. We're pretty fast, so if one of their faster heavies shows up, one way to time this, I've talked about this before, pay attention to where your heavies are. If it's the same relative distance, then you can expect theirs to be showing up. Notice ours already went by, and they didn't get shot, so theirs aren't there yet. And finally, we get a light on the ST1, which makes me think, well, that's interesting. But the 60 TP is relatively slow. Who knows where the 110E5 is? Notice their char's raged across and is already on the other side of the map. I don't know what this WZ is doing. It's really late for him to attempt this. I'm going to try to track him, which I do get. He gets hammered. He takes another hit. Tracked with the next shot. He's bumming. And down he goes. All right, we'll take that nice little free kill. Notice the Object 263 has got in there and made a very large nuisance of himself. He does have to watch because that T30 can come across. And unfortunately, the T30 hadn't fired, which was a misassessment of mine. And notice, even though he's rocking back and forth, all he has to do is just put his pipper on me and snap. All right, it's pretty close, so it's not that surprising that he got me. So right now I'm thinking, oh, this is a pretty good situation. We've got these guys cornered, and then I make another bad decision. This is a bad decision. The CC Mark 1 and especially the T30. The T30 notices it, and he's got great gun depression. It's really early for me to make this move right here. One of the reasons I'm doing it, though, is I know these guys have wrapped around, so I'm not going to get shot by these dudes, the 60 TP and the ST1, but I can easily be taken out by the T30. Just a couple shots, and he's going to let me know the error of my ways. I absolutely get hammered by him. It takes me a while to crawl up. I'll prioritize that guy. Probably should have prioritized the T30, guys. I mean, I wouldn't have one-shot him. At least I don't think so. But I certainly would have brought him down to a one-shot. We've got 440. So a nice high roll. I really screwed that up. So now I'm thinking, well, I'm just dead. These guys are going to kill me. Holy cow. It's nice to have some friends. Oh, great. Now this dude shows up. And I bounce one. So very, very lucky right there. A high roll and he would have taken me out. He gets blapped. He's sitting there. He's shot at this other guy. He's going to try to get away. We'll crawl up and over here. That is one of the bummers about the hydraulics, is you do have to be going at a certain speed before they kick in, so it can be a little wonky trying to make it work right there. And then I shoot my heat into his upper plate at an angle and it does nothing. AE phase 1 comes in. So I'm hurting, right? I've given up a lot of hit points for not a whole lot of benefit. 1,753 damage, 1,200 assist. We do have these guys pushed back. Notice that what would have been our cap, and isn't our cap because this is an encounter, we'll sneak one into that guy, is getting swarmed by their mediums. Getting swarmed by their mediums. Now, did our T95 come up? I think he did. Where is that fella? I don't know. Where is he? Is he dead? He's not dead. These guys are trying to get away. We'll put a shot into him. All right, let's think about this for a minute, though. You can see that we're getting the swarm on. We should clean up this heavy area over here pretty quickly. What do we do after that? What do we do after that? Knowing that they're all over where we spawned. It's not our cap, so the cap isn't in danger. We're actually in a decent spot. But we're about to be kind of map challenged here in just a minute. Where the hell is the T-95? What am I missing here? Where is that fella? I can't even see him. I have no idea where he is. Somebody's already seen him in this video and is yelling at me right now, but I do not know where. Is he buried up with the heavies up there, or is he actually just right here next to me and I don't... Oh my God! I knew it! He's right behind me, isn't he? All right, fantastic. That took me way too long to figure out. There he is. Found him. I had a sneaking suspicion, though, that's... I'm trying to sneak in here, but... Okay, U100. Yep, you're right. Go ahead. Let me get out of your way. You do the side scrape thing. I wanted to sneak out and shoot the 155, but I probably would have eaten that shot and died. So really, the U100 saved my life right there. Trying to come around, see if we can get some shots. Oh, Artie comes in. I eat some more Artie. Not having a really good effort right here, but he's about to die. Okay. 4 of their mediums are over on our spawn. 5. 1, 2, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 6 that are alive. There's probably a camper hanging out. I've got 2,600 damage, doing okay. I've got 1,200 assist. But we're in pretty good shape in terms of hit points and numbers. And I make a bit of a mistake right here. Really, going into the middle right now is not a great idea. Could be snipers up on their hill. They already own the other hills on the other side. So I'm really just asking to be put in a crossfire right here. So as I do that, I rethink that and then come back. And I'm really thinking right now, all right, this is a bit of a weird one. Look at, I don't know what is going on here. Why our entire team is pushing to their cap. Now they will eventually, I believe, get this 4005 out. But that really looks to me like people who just aren't thinking about this being encounter. It kind of surprised me. I didn't help by flowing with them a little bit right there. At least the T-30 went back around and the 705A is thinking about it there. And now I just decide to go to cap. I don't generally do this, but my thought process here is maybe I can draw some of them out into the open. I see the 705 move into the open. And also I can use these bushes to kind of take a peeky poo and see what's going on. All right, so we see this guy. He's behind some rocks and stuff. Can't quite get a shot on him. Got some hydraulics. So this is not a bad spot in terms of spotting. I know I'm not going to get spotted from the left because the T-30 and 705 went that way. Although, if somebody's up on the flat up here and takes a peek right here, I might get seen by them. But we're working this 15-16. They're pushing in on the FV. Hopefully they kill him off pretty quickly. Looking for a shot on him. Oh, there we go. Let me sneak up. No, okay. Oh, boy. I can't come up and over because I'm pretty sure that char will see me. I am taking a bit of a chance that the char could eventually see me. The T-30 goes in there and the char, just that whole push. This whole thing right now is looking like we're about to screw up the win. So I get a shot on him. I know I'm going to get spotted, so I back out. T-30 goes down hard. That sucks. And then all of my help, other than the 263, is all the way over there and been messing with the 4005. And to be honest, I expected just to be pushed by these guys. I figured the 15-16 and the char especially. I get hit by the Artie. That's a problem. So I got to change my position here. As long as I'm sitting on the cap, I'm basically letting them know what's going on. So I'm going to jump off the cap. I can't go blasting into the open, I don't believe, because I think I'll get seen. At any moment, I'm figuring I'm going to get jumped. The 263's helped me a little bit by being there. And now our tanks are starting to filter back. And we're back to this is not looking great because we've got a low hit point Conqueror. The other 3 guys have pretty good hit points there. I'm down to a 1-shot. The 263's down to a 1-shot. And they've got a lot of fast tanks. A lot of vision. Now the Artie's firing from over there. We can see where he is. And I'm just waiting. I've got to wait for something to happen. I don't really have any offensive options right now, and I probably can't get away from here. So I'll just stay here covered up, and that's why I'm looking back and forth, because the sooner I can see something coming, the better possibility I might have of getting a shot. That was very helpful. one of the enemy tanks jumped on the cap. That lets us know. And I'm not worried about it because it's 3 minutes and 25 seconds. The E100 says, I'll help you. Now, look at this. He's coming around. He's actually going to just dive in. Unfortunately, the Artie takes out the Conqueror, but the 1516 kills their Leopard that came back up and got spotted. So that was some of their best vision out of the game. That's a great thing right there. That leaves them a Char, though. Good vision, and a 1516. Okay vision right there. I keep checking both sides, and this is one of those situations where I've got to look back here and see if this 263 is getting engaged with something. And I need to look this way to see what's going on. Where's my help? And I need to look that way. Is somebody coming up on me? Can I get one shot in before they take me out? Artie's flying. So 263 is obviously spotted. That's one of those things you can take into account. The T95 just drives out into the open. Amazing. And then the E100 actually comes down the hill right here. And he doesn't get shot from what I can tell. Very surprising. Now he knows there's a guy in the cap. Okay, now there's 2 on the cap. So that does limit our time. We're down to 1:13, but it's encounter. So even 2 on cap on encounter, yes, it goes faster, but it's not like 2 on the cap on a standard random map. So the 100, I think, is just going to go around the corner and start taking these guys on. That's what I'm waiting for. Now, I don't want to start moving until he proves he's going to do that. When he does that, I'm going to move. I don't know what the T95 is worried about right here. All right, there we go. So the E100 goes down. I figured it was the Char, right? I figured it would be the Char doing that. Somewhere there's a JT hanging out. I'm just glad he didn't find me right here. I'm going to use these bushes. Come on in here, see if we can get some shots without getting spotted. There we go. Got the intervening bush. That's very good. The Char's sitting there. We'll shoot him next. There we go. And I'm hoping maybe I can sneak over. The Char takes another hit from one of our other guys. Let's sneak over here and see if we can kill this guy without anyone seeing me. Oh, not quite a kill. He's taking multiple hits. Those bushes, intervening bushes, are keeping me unlit. And we'll just blind shoot there and take that guy out. Booyah. Back to looking good. I'll just jump in the bush. I don't know where the JT is. He finally went in there and took out our 263. They're already taking shots at us. And just like that, good decisions, followed by some bad decisions, followed by good decisions, and then kind of being forced into reactionary while I was trapped. Nice job by the E100 pushing in and helping us. I'm not sure what the 263 was complaining about, but we had time, and then the JT just comes around, tries to make something happen. I don't know why I ran off. I should have absolutely just shot him. There we go. One more kill. So 4,295 damage. I don't think I actually get anything on this guy. Maybe I do. Oh, I do kill him. Fantastic. Hold on. Hold the phone. We've got to watch the angel get its wings, do we not? Coming on up and over. Got the old HE. The old HE. Ah, there he is. Surely this is just be a one-shot kill. Nope, 252 with HE. I hate HE, man. Although I don't know what the pen is on this thing's HE. Probably not great. Let's find out. Let's find out. It's only 60, so I don't know what the side armor is on that thing. And I did hit a slightly angled piece, so who knows? Stupid HE. Oh, the angel's got to get its wings. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, there you go. El Haluf Dorf. Bad, good, bad, good, bad, good. Man, you just got to stay in it. Try to make every next decision the best one you can make. If you make a mistake, no big deal. Try to stay in it. Preserve whatever hit points you happen to have at the time, but also be effective and know when to spend them. I sort of didn't spend them very well right here, but I made good decisions. And sometimes, really, when you get pushed into a corner, you're down to a one-shot, you start playing better, to be quite honest, if you're not quite as loose with the hit points. That's all I've got for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you.